The baby's cries drew me down the hallway like a trail of guilt, high-pitched, fractured, desperate, a sound no human could ignore. I unlocked the door with my spare key and stepped into a silence that felt intentional. The smell hit first: sour milk, soiled clothes, stale air. Then I saw him, my grandson, red face, soaked, trembling in his crib. A note taped to the wall caught my eye, written in my daughter's handwriting. Went to Bahamas with girlfriends. Back next week. Baby will be fine. I froze. Every word cut into me. I fed him, changed him, held him until the trembling subsided. In that moment, I allowed myself a truth I had avoided before. My daughter was gone. Not just physically, morally, spiritually. When I called, she laughed. "Dad, relax. He's fine. You're so dramatic." Her voice was light, effortless, as if this were all a game. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. But a cold settled in my veins, the kind of calm that comes when something inside you has quietly died. That night, after I put the baby to sleep, I surveyed her living room. Empty bottles, unpaid bills, a vanity overflowing with makeup and flight receipts, all fragments of a life devoted to fleeing responsibility. She had always been impulsive, but this was abandonment. Her mother would have known how to reel her back, how to reason with her. But her mother was gone. All that remained was me, a man too weary to shout, too old to be manipulated. The betrayal wasn't just neglect. It was the aftermath. She posted photos online. Sunsets, cocktails, smiles. Her friends commented, "You deserve this break, girl." And beneath each filtered image, my grandson's face appeared in my mind, tiny hand gripping mine in the dark. I told myself I would handle it quietly. No scene, no confrontation, just truth, clean and final. I began documenting everything: dates, times, messages, the note. I called the police. They contacted CPS and opened a file, their tone a practiced blend of sympathy and fatigue. But I didn't stop there. I printed her photos, each time stamped against the night she'd been home. I recorded our calls, her laughter, her denial. I wanted the system to see what I saw, a mother trading her child's cries for palm trees. Days passed. The investigation moved quietly like a tide. She didn't suspect a thing. When she texted, "Miss you, Dad," I replied, "We're fine. Take your time." That sentence carried the weight of my silence, the kind of silence that builds walls around guilt until there's no air left. She returned on Thursday, sun-kissed and laughing, dragging a suitcase across the porch like a child coming home from summer camp. The police were already waiting. A calm knock at the door. A quiet conversation in the living room she used to wreck. At first, she didn't understand. Then she saw the file, my file. Photos, notes, transcripts, time-stamped calls, flight records. Her voice broke. "Dad, what did you do?" I didn't answer. CPS took the baby. The officers asked if she had anything to say before leaving. She turned to me wide-eyed, tears spilling down her cheeks. "Why would you do this to me?" I almost said, "Because you left him to die." But I didn't. Some truths don't deserve mercy in words. Weeks later, she called from the Child Welfare Center. Her tone was hollow this time. "Dad, please, I made a mistake. Tell them I'm better now." I let her speak, fill the silence with apologies that hadn't existed when he was screaming in that crib. Then I said quietly, "You left a note, remember? It said, 'He'll be fine.' You were right. He is." She broke. In her breath, I heard the sound of something inside her shattering. I ended the call, and in the quiet afterward, I understood revenge isn't loud. It's the sound of truth finally settling where it belongs, undisturbed. Now, I see my grandson every morning. He smiles when he hears my voice. The light in his eyes reminds me that innocence can endure even the cruelty that created it. My daughter writes letters sometimes. They sit unopened on my desk, not reminders of pain, but proof that silence is sometimes justice. She wanted freedom. She got it. But she'll never escape the image of what I saw that day. The crib, the note, the truth. Some things you can't run from. Some things follow you like your own reflection. I've learned to live with mine. And in the quiet of night, when the baby finally sleeps, I whisper to the dark, "She left him. I didn't." Then I turn off the light, and the house remains silent. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe to Cheating Stories Insight World for more compelling stories.